Okay guys, what's up? I know it's been over a week since I did a video, but I have been going through some things. But today's topic, I just want to update you guys with a few things. So I got my wisdom tooth pulled out the other day, last Wednesday. So it hasn't been a week yet. That shit hurt. I would never recommend that. I did not get laughing gas. I did not like the pressure of the dentist putting this rod on my tooth and like tightening it like it was a bolt. Did not like that. It was very uncomfortable. I have not been able to eat regular food, and if you could still tell, my face is still swollen. You could tell which side. Just leave it in the comment if you could tell which side. But yeah, I haven't been able to eat regular food. I've just been eating Jell-O, applesauce, oatmeal, mashed potatoes, and popsicles and ice cream. And Jell-O. But yeah, 10 out of 10 would not recommend unless you really, really need it. I was supposed to get all 4, but luckily this is like, oh, you can just get 1 done. The one that really needs it. I was like, say less. What else? Today I got cleared to get my next surgery. So in about 1 to 2 weeks, I should be finding out the date for my next surgery. I'm actually a little bit nervous for that because I know that I do not want to hear this girl singing in my ear. Ooh, this girl's too overhyped. But anyway, in 1 to 2 weeks, I should be finding out about my next surgery, but I am a little nervous because I know that this next surgery is going to be a lot more intense than my last surgery, and I'm not even fully healed from my first surgery, so I'm like a little nervous there. But that's pretty much all about me. Ugh. And then I wanted to talk about today, I wanted to talk about bullying. So I wanted to open up with you guys about my experience with bullying and then how it affected me, like how bullying affected me in my life and then my experiences with bullying. So with that being said, shall we get into it? So, let me see. I was bullied in elementary school from kindergarten all the way until 6th grade, and then I didn't go to school for 7th, 8th, and 9th grade, but then when I went to high school, I was bullied, like, off and on. But elementary school was, like, by far the worst. And I just want to say, anybody that is struggling with bullying, stick up for yourself. I'm not saying, like, start a fight or anything, but stick up for yourself because I struggled with that a lot, and you know, it's not okay. So one of the things I was always bullied for was because, you know, when I was in elementary school, I had to wear diapers. This was before I had my colostomy bag. So I was pooping, peeing, and having a period in a diaper until I was like 10. So I had to wear diapers to school. And kids are very cruel. So you could literally hear when I walk, like the diaper noise. And like, I would always have to go to the health office to get my diaper when I would have an accident, put my new diaper on, and like kids be in the health office, you know, so they could see the nurse or whatever handing me a damn diaper. So word got out that, oh, you know, that girl poops in a diaper, or like she wears diapers. So it got really bad. And there was even one point that I remember I was playing handball and somebody pantsed me. I was so embarrassed. I was so embarrassed. I felt humiliated because, like, it was recess. It was so loud. And then it got silent. As soon as I got pants, like, it got silent. And I just remember standing there with my pants down, like. So I pulled my pants up, and I ran to the bathroom. And I was just crying and crying. And I know that they did that to see, like, oh, does she really wear diapers? Like, to prove if it was a myth. But I got made fun of from the moment I stepped into the bus, from the moment I was at school till I left school, to the cafeteria, blah, 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 blah. And they used to call me Diaper Girl. So, yeah, I don't know if you guys remember the commercial, like the pull-ups commercial. I'm a big kid now. When I would get onto the bus, they would always say that shit to me. And I was just like, it would get so fucking annoying because it's like, people didn't understand, like, they're ignorant kids and their parents don't teach them anything. They didn't understand, like, okay, yeah, she wears diapers because da-da-da-da. So I'm not gonna sit there and explain to every little bully why I wear diapers. Like, it was annoying to even explain that to people. So some kids didn't make fun of me, and those kids, I remember them. But all the kids that did make fun of me, I remember them too. And all those kids that did make fun of me, they fat and ugly. Are they fat, ugly with no baby daddy? And they miserable? Are they on the streets doing drugs? So the math is definitely mathing. But all I gotta say is, you know, people have their own karma. You know what's funny? Two of the people that actually used to make fun of me the most actually hit me up like 2 years ago on Instagram. I'm talking about one of them right now. He actually hit me up on Instagram like 2 years ago trying to flirt with me. And I was like, buddy, do you know who I am? I'm Diaper Girl. And he was like, yeah, I know, but I just wanted to say, like, I apologize for making fun of you and yada yada yada. I was like, no. I was Diaper Girl back then. You can keep that same energy now, because just because I'm not Diaper Girl anymore, no. And like, yeah, he would always try to like slide in my DMs and try to hit it from the back, but I'm like, nah, no, I'm Diaper Girl, remember? And I'm just very much like that. Like, if you made fun of me, you made fun of me. I don't want to have nothing to do with you. And then I had a few people like hit me up, like trying to apologize and shit. But I'm like, you know how miserable you made my life? Fuck out of here. But then I also had a girl that was like twice my size. I believe I was in like in 4th grade when this happened. She was like twice my size. I almost went to juvie for this. She was like twice my size. She made fun of me every single fucking day. Every single day. Every single day. Every single day. Every single day. I would have to hear Diaper Girl, Diaper Girl, Diaper Girl, Diaper Girl, Diaper Girl, Diaper Girl. And then on top of that, she would, I know who you like, da da da. I know who you like. I'm gonna tell him, but I don't care. I don't care. And then she would do that. Diaper Girl. Oh, and then I know who you like, yada yada. And I was like, oh my fucking god. So one day I just snapped, okay? I was peeling an orange with like this sharp little tool that comes out of an art kit. And I just like snapped. Like I put her in a headlock. I was like, stop calling me Diaper Girl. And you better not tell my crush that I like him or I'm gonna stab you in the neck. And she was like, I'm not gonna tell. Please, I'm not gonna tell. Please let me go. I won't tell anybody. As soon as I got home, my mom was like, did you try to stab some little girl? I was like, yeah. She kept calling me Diaper Girl. She kept making fun of me. Of course, I didn't tell my mom she was trying to threaten to say who I had a crush on, but that didn't need to be notified. But yeah, my dad was so mad at me. I'll never forget that. And I was like, well, I had to defend myself. It was at that point, and hold on. It was at that point that I just didn't care. Like, I was throwing hands at anybody who was trying to talk shit to me. But I almost went to juvenile hall for that because these people really thought I stabbed her. Because since I was peeling my orange, it had like dried orange residue on the sharp object. So they took it for examination. And I'm like, this girl don't even have a cut in her neck. Like, how would I stab her? So that I got suspended for like a week for that. But she never bothered me again. Yeah. But I got made fun of all the time. All the time. All the time. All the freaking time. So like, elementary school was like so fucking annoying for me. And anyone that is struggling with being bullied right now, speak up. Tell somebody. Tell your family. Tell your mama. Tell your grandma. I don't know. Tell somebody, because that is not cool. Stick up for yourself, because I didn't speak up until I was in 4th grade. So I was going years being bullied, not saying anything and speaking up for myself. I told my family, but what can they do? They don't go to school with me. And then when I went to high school, so we're fast forwarding a little bit. When I went to high school, everybody knew that I was the girl that had got raped and got essayed and yada yada yada. So I went from being this small little shy Muslim girl that always covered up, and yeah, they knew me from elementary, and then they knew me from however they knew me, and then they saw me in high school as, oh, we heard your dad raped you. We heard this and this happened. And it would piss me off because I don't know where people were hearing these stories from about they heard my dad raped me, and that would like really piss me off. I'm like, no, bitch, my dad didn't rape me. Get your fucking story straight. So I would always have to be talking about that. And then people would always like try to clown about how I was dressing. And that was really annoying too, because it's like, you have to understand, I was always like dressing, I was always told how to dress. Like, yeah, I got to pick what I wanted to wear, but I was Muslim, so I never got to dress how I wanted. So I was like in 10th grade just exploring like what I want to wear, what colors I want to wear, how I want to dress, things like that. So I was exploring that, and people didn't understand that, and I couldn't expect for them to understand that. But I always got made fun of about that. And then people started like, that's when I started like exploring different shirts. I would always wear like baggy shirts, flowy shirts to hide my bag, because I wasn't like comfortable with wearing things I wanted to wear because I was insecure with my stomach. So then when I was in the locker room, girls would always, I would isolate myself from girls and like change. So they'd always be like, why is she over here? And then it got out like, oh, she has something on her stomach. Like, what is that? So that was like a whole nother issue. And I got like jumped. I almost got jumped in the locker room by 2 girls, but my anger got the best of me. And then we're gonna fast forward to another time that actually 2 girls like literally tried to jump me, but they didn't, because like when I get mad, I just turn into like a She-Hulk. So basically, long story short, 2 girls tried to jump me because they didn't like me, whatever. So I guess they figured out the way that I walked home from school. Fine, whatever. And yeah, the one girl that didn't like me, she had her home dog and was like, we're gonna beat this bitch up, we're gonna beat you up. I was like, good luck with that. Like, I don't really care. And then I didn't really care that they were trying to jump me, because I was like, okay, like I can just throw my backpack at you because I have all these books in here and I can go. But what pissed me off is the girl was like, get her bag, get that thing on her stomach, get the bag, like pull it, twist it. And I was like, that set me off. That set me off. I was like, excuse me? You trying to hurt me? You trying to put me in the hospital? You trying to kill me? Like, you trying to damage me? So that pissed me off. So when I heard that, I went like Super Saiyan, and I caused some damage to both of them. Like, I don't care. And then that was the end of that story. But yeah, like I have always like had a problem with people bullying me. It wasn't until like my junior year, the end of junior year at high school, that people were just like, okay, yeah, she's whatever. We don't have to bother her no more. But I was like, damn, motherfuckers are always trying to be in somebody else's like business, trying to bother somebody. But my message with that is, you know, kids are assholes, especially in elementary school. But if somebody's picking on you, bothering you, whatever, how old you are, like, you need to speak up. Because it's not going to get better. It's only going to get worse. And if you don't speak up for yourself, it's just going to keep happening. And you're going to feel like crap. And then it's just going to be a big problem. Excuse me. So, yeah. And I learned that the hard way. I even got bullied by a fucking teacher in elementary school. I'm not going to say the name because I don't know if she's still alive. But yeah, this girl really threw a fucking dry erase marker and a dry eraser at my head. Oh, okay, let me get into this. So, she was my 4th grade teacher. I'm not going to say her name because, like I said, I don't know if she's still alive. So, if you went to Alcott Elementary, you probably know what I'm talking about. But anyway, she was like, I don't know what was wrong with her. She probably went through menopause. I don't know what the fuck. But okay, so I went to Alcott Elementary, right? I was in 4th grade. So anyway, Miss Ma'am was mean. She was just mean. I don't know what was wrong with her. She was just mean. And then whenever I started a new class, like a new school year, my mom would always write a note to the teacher, like explaining about my condition. Like, okay, yeah, my daughter wears diapers because of a birth defect, so she can't feel when she's having a bowel movement. So sometimes she'll pass gas during class and she can't control it. So my mom would do that every school year. So why the fuck? One time I was sitting in front of the class and like I passed gas and it wasn't a loud fart, but I thought, I was like, okay, I think I farted. But I smelt it. That's why I thought I farted. So she in the middle of class was like, did somebody fart? And I'm just looking like, and I was like, okay, bitch, that was rude. Because like, I know my mama gave you the note because I handed it to you. So then, like another incident like that happens, but it was a loud fart. And I tried to play it off by dropping my book on the floor. So then she says, Cheryl, did you fart? And everybody was laughing at me. Like, everybody in the class was laughing at me. So then she moved my desk to the, like, back of the classroom. And I was like, oh my fucking God. Like, why did she do that? So then, like, maybe a month passed by. I don't know. And it happened again. Like, I farted out loud. And I sat all the way in the back with this other kid. Like, it was like 2 desks like this, and then a desk like that, and then a desk like that. You know how kids sit. And then I was like, okay, hopefully she didn't hear because I'm sitting all the way in the back. And she did it again. She was like, Cheryl, you farted. Go step outside or say excuse me. But when she said that I farted, she literally threw a fucking dry erase marker on my head in front of the whole class. And I was like, oh my God. I was like, this bitch. So I told my mom, because I told my mom about the first incident, and my mom was like, what the hell? And then I told my mom about the first incident when she said she made like a remark about the first. Then I told her about the second. Then I told her about the third. And that's when my mom was like, oh, hell no. So then, before my mom even like had the chance to go up to the school, that's when she threw the dry erase marker at my head. So then my mom went to the school, talked to the principal, made a report. And then the principal was like, I don't think this is happening. This teacher's an outstanding teacher. She has many teacher's awards. I was looking at him like, I don't care how many awards she has. She's rude. She's throwing things at me. And she will always call me out. That was like the worst year of school I've ever endured. Because the teacher was bullying me. Kids were bullying me. Yeah, I just hated it there. And then not only that, so I was getting bullied at school. I would get on the bus to and from home to get bullied. People would throw things at me. And then I would fucking come home and get bullied again. It was just horrid. This is why I'm trying to share with you guys. If you guys struggle with getting bullied, you stop bullying. No bullying. This is anti-bullying. We don't want people to do what I almost did and stab somebody in the neck. Because I'm telling you from experience, when people keep getting bullied and nothing is done about it, you just snap. And there was many reports about what was happening to me through all of the years, and the principals did nothing. And yeah, they just kind of la. But yeah, that's my experience with bullying, and it was horrible. I did not like it one bit. It took me a long time to just grow a pair of balls and speak for myself about what was happening to me at school and defend myself at school. But yeah, when I say defend yourself, I don't mean like pow right in the kisser. I do mean that, but it's not a good thing all the time. Because I've gotten to a fair amount of fights in elementary school and high school. It's just however you take it, honestly. But me, after all the bullying I endured, no. No, honey. This isn't about bullying, but I don't know if any of you guys ever experienced this. But at my school, one time I went to the bathroom, and there was like doo-doo on the walls. Like somebody wrote, and the person that wrote on the walls and doo-doo, I know who they are. But like, yeah. Anyway, they wrote doo-doo on the walls, like in the bathroom stall, like the handicap stall. They literally got their doo-doo and wrote it on the walls. I don't know if y'all have seen that before, but that happened at my school. Just, yeah. Okay, but yeah, please like, subscribe. Please like and subscribe to my YouTube, and comment if you have any questions or anything else you want me to talk about this week or next week. But that was my video for the day. Bullying.